Do you need a suboccipital release? Do you have pain, discomfort, or headaches radiating from the base of the skull? If this sounds familiar, then in this video, I'm going to teach you how to release these suboccipital muscles in the comfort of your own home. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a secret to making this release last much, much longer. Let's do it. What's up everyone, Carl here. So you've got pain or discomfort into those suboccipital muscles, the muscles that are just underneath the base of the skull. These muscles can create headaches and tension and fogginess of the brain. So if they're tight, we need to release them. Suboccipital release can be quite painful, but what you're going to need to really help you with this is going to be a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball like I've got right here. Now, if you want to upgrade from a tennis ball, you can check out the links in my description below where you can see exactly the types of ball that I use. So to begin with, what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on a nice firm surface. You can use the floor if you don't have a table or something like that available to you. We're going to want to raise the head for this. So to keep it simple, you can use a large book or a few books if you don't have one thick enough. Now from here, we're going to place the tennis or lacrosse ball onto the book and then we're going to lay on it. We're going to put the base of our skull right where those suboccipital muscles are on top of the ball. From here, we can move our head slightly to locate the primary area of tension. And obviously with a single ball, we're going to be working on one side at a time. Once you find that area of high tension and pain, and you're going to feel it because it's going to really radiate up into your ears, maybe even create a little bit more of a headache for you, what we're actually going to do here is relax into that position and hold the ball in that position. We're going to do this for around 15 to 60 seconds. And then we're going to move to the next area of tension. Now that might be on the same side, but remember, we need to work both the left and the right hand side of that suboccipital region. So take your time. There might be 2, 3, or even 4 areas of tension that you really want to work on when you do this with a single ball. Now to speed this up, what we can actually do is use a different type of tool, and that is a peanut-shaped massage tool. You can do this by taping 2 tennis balls together. However, if you want to see where to get the peanut-shaped tool, you can have a look in the description below for the links to all of the tools that I use. So by using this peanut-shaped tool, we can actually do this a little bit quicker than if we use a single ball. So we're going to lay on this peanut-shaped tool and we're going to allow ourselves just to relax into it and move up and down, locating that area of highest tension once again. Now from here, this is going to hit both left and right, and you're going to find that sweet spot, which really is not so sweet. It's going to be hurting. It's going to be quite tender. We're going to relax into this as much as possible, and we're going to hold this for 15 to 60 seconds. We can repeat this as necessary throughout the day. We're going to make sure that this movement is deep and moving from low to high, so as we roll the ball, it's rolling up and towards the top of the head, which is going to give us a nice, long-lasting suboccipital release. So what is the secret to having a longer lasting suboccipital release? Well, before I tell you that, if you haven't already done so, hit the like, tap subscribe, support a growing YouTuber, and let me know that this content is valuable to you. So the secret to a long-lasting suboccipital release is going to be the masseter. So the masseter is a muscle that is on the side of the face, just along the jawline, connects under the jaw, and is going to allow us to chew. It's a very strong muscle. And when we have that suboccipital pain, we're going to have some masseter tension as well. So what we need to do is get the single ball or a tennis ball, and we are going to be working on releasing this area as well. Heads up, this one can be really painful. So we need to lay on our side using the single ball. We're going to locate that primary area of tension, which is in that masseter muscle. Once we find that primary area of tension, we're again going to just relax and allow the weight of our head to push and do all of the work as we do this. Hold that position for 15 to 60 seconds. There might be 1 or 2 areas on each side, but you're going to do left and right sides of that masseter muscle. Once you've completed the masseter release and the suboccipital release, you'll begin to feel a lot more relaxed, and now you have a tool in your toolbox that you can whip out and use every time that tension or headaches become too much of a problem. One thing that we notice when we look at people with these suboccipital type of pains, problems or discomfort is that they can actually have headache that wraps around up and over the side of the skull. If that sounds familiar, then you might want to check out a previous video that I've done on that subject. Alternatively, this video right here might be exactly the one you're looking for. And if you haven't already done so, hit the like, tap subscribe, click on the bell icon, do all of those things. I'll see you next time.